So it's a Thursday, midweek, and I'm on top of a mountain. And a bug just flew in my ear. Because we're getting into bug season. Ugh, they're all flying around my face now. I better start moving. Well, I'm about to start Blueberry Mountain. I don't see any, there's no like trail signs or anything other than this little hiker guide. But I do know I go up this fire road, and it is a gorgeous day. Let me turn around and actually start heading that way. Oh my gosh, it's supposed to be 70 today. So, yeah, of course I had to get out here. And oh, everything's starting to turn green. Oh, well, never mind, there's a sign. I found it. Let me turn around here. Ta-da! It is Blueberry Mountain. Long Pond Road. All right. Let's keep going. Look at how green everything is starting to turn. It's spring has sprung. Oh, so exciting. So the direction I'm coming at this trail is the opposite of the trail guide. And it said that this end of it is hard to follow, so this is going to be interesting. Like already I got a split, so let me stop recording and figure out which direction I'm going. Okay, I'm going straight. And then at 0.5 miles, bear right. So I gotta be paying attention. Great little stream alongside the logging road here that I've been walking along. And I realized I forgot my trekking poles. I was so excited to hit the trail, I just jumped right out of my car, grabbed my pack, started walking. Got any thought to the fact about what I had on me. So yeah, that's all right. Don't need them. All right, so the trail forks here. That was pretty clear which direction to go. And then this is another logging road for another stretch. All right, yes, I was right. It was pretty close. So here's where it splits off. I don't see a sign or anything, but there's definitely a marker there. So, and that looks trailish. So this is the way I'm going to go. Oh, and it does go up there because it said it was the middle of there was three trails, 3 prongs, and it was the middle. So that's the right prong, that's the middle. And then I thought this was a stream bed, but it definitely is a road up there. So, yep, but here we go. And this little cairn here indicate the trail. All right, we're officially on the trail and no longer on roads. So this is looking very roadish, so maybe not. Maybe I have more roads ahead of me. All right, now we're talking. We're off the road and now into full-on trail. Oh, isn't she gorgeous? Oh, a little bird landed right there. Oh, I just stopped in a buggy place. Let me step forward a few feet. This is so lovely. Oh, I'm having such a glorious day already. A little break in the trees. See some blue sky. Lovely, just gorgeous. What a great day to be out here. All right, finally getting into some elevation here. I have a little bare spot over there. I don't know if I have a lookout up ahead, but slowly making my way uphill. Hasn't been too bad. Just a nice slight income. incline. Nothing too bad. Looks like it levels out up just ahead. So this is not a strenuous hike by any means. So I expect this is going to be really the steepest I see this entire trail, at least as far as I know. Here's a fun little rock walk. Now the trail guide said this was a, whoa. This wet rock is slippery. I nearly slid down there. All right, let me get to a more level section while I'm filming before I slide off the mountain. Yeah, the trail guide said that this was this part of the trail was less used and harder to follow. And be careful and look for cairns and stuff. But so far I've had zero trouble. Like I've felt that it's been very clear the entire way where I'm supposed to be going. So maybe as we get closer to the summit here, that's when it gets harder. But I mean, I don't know about you, but this seems pretty obvious to me where I'm going. Ooh, so pretty. So I'm pretty sure this is part of the trail they're talking about where it's hard to follow. Because it's just open rock face and there's no markers on the ground. You gotta look for that cairn there because it goes down that way. Whereas this is just an overlook, but it looks like the trail goes this way. But I think you can probably get down over there. But that's the way you want to go, but I'm going up still. But I took a stop to look at the view and there's all these little knee-high bushes. Oh, look at all these shrubs here. Let me get close up these guys here. I'm pretty sure these are the blueberries of Blueberry Mountain. Because man, there's just a million of them grabbing on my legs when I was walking along the trail. So I bet when is blueberries? Is it July? Last year I climbed Moat during peak blueberry season. Because they were all ripe when I was at the top of Moat Mountain. And I'm pretty sure that was in July when I did that. So, yeah, July for blueberries. An even better view. Just 0.2 miles or 0.1 miles or something from where our last view was. Ooh, so nice. So I have been following the cairns up here because there was some open rock face, so you knew which way to go. But again, it wasn't really like that hard to follow. If they hadn't been there, I don't think I would have had any trouble. Oh, let me get more views. The little hills, because we're looking, pretty sure we're looking west, so, or southwest, So the big boy mountains of the whites are really behind me. You can see a little bit over there, but yeah, I believe Mooselauke's over that direction, but yeah. All right, let's keep going. Took a little spur path to get this view, sort of off the back here. I understand now why this trail can be a little hard to follow, because I took a spur path earlier, thinking it was leading me to a view, and it literally brought me back to where I'd been before, just via a different route. So I was like, oh. So at one point when I had turned right, some people turned left. So now I understand. There's been several points throughout this trail and just the past little stretch where there's like little spurs going off, there's bare rock, so there's a lot of, I can see how it's really confusing trying to find which is the actual trail. So now I understand what the guidebook was talking about, but I haven't gotten lost yet. I just did take a spur that basically brought me back to where I'd already been. So I was just past this little baby cairn here, and then there's an even smaller one right there, and then I see one up there. So I think this is the spur to the summit. So I'm gonna see where this goes. Put that back on. Relax. Hello. I think this is the summit. I've got a cairn here, but I also have like metal rods that probably once held some sort of outlook or something, fire tower of sorts. But yeah, oh, it's windy up here. Chilly. But yeah, so believe that's Mooselauke that we're looking at. Right there. Let's see. Still snow on it. Yeah, it's still a little snowy. So there's just been some great views coming down. I don't know what that whistling sound is. It just started. Train? But anyways, I did get lost a little on these rock sections because there's like lots of little paths going every which way, and there's cairns, but like I got a little turned around, going down wrong paths. I mean, it didn't get lost. You're all still like on this rock face, but yeah. I think it's easier coming up because you can see where the next cairn is. When you're coming down though, you don't know which direction to look. It's I did notice that, but ooh, look at this. Yeah, great view. And I did see this one section where these two rocks have been stacked. I think they're a cairn, but they form a bench, and I'm like, ooh, I think that's where I'll have lunch. So I'll go down, and then when I come back up, I'll stop there, have lunch on that little bench, because that'll be nice. All right, So I'm currently in the parking lot. The other end, I'm going to sit down on this rock. Yep, so I started doing their recording, and then there was literally someone right there. So she caught me talking to myself. Oh my God, look at my hair sticking straight out. Oh my God, there's a million bugs. So I probably won't stay long. But yeah, as I got past her, I realized I got the message that my storage was full. So I had forgotten to delete old stuff. So I just got down to the bottom here, was able to do that. So now I have stuff and I can start recording on my way back up. I did pass several people on my way down, but yeah, as I was saying, I passed George, who does like tours around Quincy Bog that points out natural flowers, and then there's also, he told me about an app called New England Wildflowers that you can use to pinpoint or identify flowers along the trail and plants. So I'm excited to download that, so that was really cool, great conversation. But yeah, now it's time to head back up. And all those people who passed me going up are going to be like, what is this lady, crazy lady doing? Going back, because I parked on the other side. Yep, so starting bit, wide road. And then becomes a narrow walkway up ahead. So that's pretty cool. Alright, so this is where the trail leaves the road and goes up into the woods. So far, just a great hike up in the woods. There's a bit of a level part here, but fairly steady climb, which I can confirm from the way down, so I know how far the steady climb goes. I also took a chance to look at the guide and see all the viewpoints and whatnot, and I actually hit them all on the way up. Unintentionally, or intentionally, I took every spur I saw, including ones that weren't really trails, or spurs. But yeah, got a view through these trees. Enjoy it before the leaves all come in and you can't see anything. Really a great little hike. Alright, so I just passed the spur to the summit, so I'm officially heading back down the other side. I never passed that section with the bench like cairn, so I think I might have been not quite on the trail at that point when I saw that. Now I do have to point out that coming up, it was so much easier to follow the trail. Where the cairns were located and where you needed to go, much easier. There was no confusion whatsoever at any point, whereas coming down, a lot of confusion. But yeah, so that's probably what happened, is I must have been sort of like on a sort of a side section, or I wasn't supposed to be because I misunderstood where I was supposed to go and stood in that bench-like area. But that's all right. I sat down at a place where I had a great view because I was like, all right, I'm hungry. This looks nice. And had my lunch there, and it was beautiful. Past all the people that I passed on the way coming down the mountain on the other side. A couple of them commented. We're like, oh, what are you doing going back up? And then one person was like, wow, that was fast, commenting on my speed to go down and back again. Which, thank you, sir. I don't feel like I'm going very fast. Oh, I almost thought I would have off trail again. But I'm trying to work on my speed, as you know, since I'm such a slow hiker. I just committed to hiking, doing a Bonds Traverse this summer with my friend and my sister. And both of them are much fitter than I am. Ugh, here we go, through the mud, into the mud. Oh, good God, that was deep. Okay, nearly lost my shoe there. Anyways, where was I? Yeah, so I really need to work on my fitness when it comes to doing these hikes. So I am making sort of a concerted effort here to hike faster and push myself to improve my fitness level so that by the time that rolls around, I can, well, I don't want to say keep up with them, but at least not hold them back as much, you know, because that's a pretty hard hike. And this is like straight down, so I'll stop filming so I can make my way down this a little bit. And whoo, great little view there. Keep heading down the mountain. Was another little stream crossing. I forgot how many stream crosses there were. Oh, look, there's a bee on the flower. Getting that pollen. Anyways, yeah, I forgot how many stream crossings there were on the way up. I'm like, oh man, another stream, just keep crossing streams. These are decent streams too. Like, I bet they're running year round, not just spring with the melt. But I'm pretty sure right up ahead there is where I have my turn, join back on the road, which then it's only a mile left of the log road walking. So this is basically the end. Well, not the end of this trail, but yeah, this was a great trail. Get some good views at the top, and it's really only like 2.25 miles to the summit and all the views. So, and like 4.5 miles end to end. Obviously I went up, down, so I ended up doing 9 miles total, but you know, I think if you just went up one side and came back down, or did it end to end, it's really, only 4.5 miles. So that's a good little, I'm sorry, I'm distracted. I'm literally walking through mud and water right now. So, distracting me as I'm trying to talk. All right. So yeah, a decent little hike, but not too bad, not too strenuous, so you could, most abilities I think could manage that hike pretty well. Yep, here we are back at the road. And man, what a gorgeous day. Really, really nailed it today. I almost didn't even come hiking today. I was going to. All week, I'm like, oh man, ooh, look at the view right there. That mountain right there. Get my backpack on. All week, I was thinking to myself, ooh, I can't wait to go hiking on Thursday. And then, of course, you know, Wednesday night rolls around. I'm tired because I had a long week, and I didn't pack my bag. I didn't do any of the stuff I usually do in the evening to prep. I didn't look at my trail, look at the guidebook, any of the stuff I do before a hike. So I was like, you know, I'm just not going to go tomorrow because I just don't have the energy. And then this morning I was just sitting at the breakfast table having some breakfast, some coffee, looking outside at the sun come up, and I'm like, oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. And I got the fire lit underneath me. I'm like, oh my gosh, I have to get out there. So this is the hike I was going to do. So my guidebook was actually sitting right there on the table, so I grabbed it, found the Blueberry Mountain Trail. I was like, yeah, let's do it. So I got a later start than I would have if I had prepped the night before, but still plenty of time because I get up really early, so even getting up and having a leisurely morning and having breakfast. I slept in, had breakfast, enjoyed my coffee, watched some YouTube videos, and then made my mind to go hiking, and then I had to pack everything and prepare and all this kind of stuff, and even then I was still on the road, by 7, so but yeah, great day. Alright, great hike, definitely worth it. I was thinking this the other day. I never regret going on the hike, but I do regret not taking the hike. So, since it might be hard to get out here, but once I'm out here, I never regret it. Never once.